fan of the Hauraki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jase, Mike and Keyzie on their Instagram at Hauraki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
How are we, fellas? We good?
Not good today, mate.
What's going on?
Filthy today.
Oh, no. Tell us all about it, mate.
So I got flights, didn't I, for the UFC?
Yes, you were telling me about them yesterday.
UFC, yep. So I got flights. I booked them immediately after the last UFC.
Yeah.
When Israel Adesanya went into the ring with old Duplessis, and I thought this will be a ripper, and it's got a huge card on it. So I texted a mate of mine that lives in Sydney. I said, "I'm coming over, man. You sort the tickets out." Sweet runner. So then I jumped on. I also, because of my experience with my friends and how often they come through.
Are you the organizer of the group?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, same here.
If I want it done, I need to do it.
Yeah, same
And so I jumped on the UFC.com and I got a pre-sale code thingy. Well, registered so that I would get a pre-sale code. And then my mate texted me yesterday and he's like, "Did you see the price of the tickets?" I was like, "Are they for sale?" Because I hadn't got a code, and went on there and pretty much, or maybe that was 2 days ago, and then went on again yesterday. Couldn't get on, didn't have a code, went through all my stuff, and then so yesterday, after looking at it the day before yesterday, I went on there and so much of it had sold out.
And they hadn't
so
even...
the front row, no code had come through.
Oh my
so
God.
all the front row seats, $6,500 for the front row.
Yeah, but then you get the blood and the saliva there, don't you?
I'd love it. About $4,500 for rows 2 and 3 and 2. I think it was 2. I was actually prepared to pay for that, but couldn't get in. Couldn't get in. So I'm there pissing around trying to get on, going, what the F is? Because you could go in there and you could choose. You could get to the tickets, but then you couldn't select the number of tickets. So I was like, what the hell is going on?
Effing and jeffing, yeah.
I was effing, and then I get a code. I do get a code through, and then that's not really going to be effective until today at 2:00. So my mate's like, "All good, I'll do it." I was like, "Sweet as." 2:20, I get a message from him, and he's like, "It's not working, man. It's not going to be on sale till tomorrow." So I jump on the computer, and the code works immediately, but we've lost 20 minutes of the sale, and now the only tickets that are available are single tickets spread around.
Well, how many of you again? Just not you and your mate?
Just me and
just
my
you
mate.
and your mate. Right.
So
okay.
then I'm going on there, and what I sort of worked out that you should do is, because the other people on the site that have got tickets in their basket, is just go 2 tickets and then search, and then it would say we don't have enough tickets for that. But if you just kept on doing it,
People's
going
baskets
down to 1 and down
expire.
to 2, it would empty out. So then I got 2 tickets. And I'm through. But the timer for you to get your tickets, from the moment you log in there, you have to wait as well when you first go on the site for like 10 minutes to even be able to get in to buy tickets.
Jesus.
So I finally get the tickets in my basket. I look at the timer, 4, 3, 2, 1, kicked off the site. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh.
And that happened three or 4 times where I got ticket. And so in the end, so now I've got a ticket. I paid $900 for my ticket.
For one ticket?
Yeah, for my ticket.
Right.
And now I'm assuming they've got some kind of an equivalent of Trade Me over in Australia. So
eBay.
So just going to try and get 2 tickets on there and then just sell my one. But Jesus fucking Christ, they make it hard.
Gumtree as well as their one, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty low rent bastard, that one. Or it used to be. Anyway, yeah. So that was a shambles. But I am going to the UFC.
Yeah, that's good,
I've
though.
got a ticket. But
Well
it would be nice to share the experience with
yeah,
somebody.
Would you go on your own?
1,000%.
Yeah,
I've been to big day outs by myself,
Right.
concerts by myself. I don't give a shit.
Right.
I'm not going to not go because everybody else is like, no.
Yeah.
You know?
I often go out by myself.
You never go out at all.
I actually, I know you guys don't think I do. I actually do go
Go
out
out where?
quite a lot.
Where was the last...
Dinner and
You go to
movies.
dinner by
and-
yourself.
Yep.
Well, hang on. When was the last time?
Here's the thing. I mean, I want my wife to come, but she's not into it.
Right.
But I want to go and have dinner, so I'll go and have dinner by myself.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, totes.
I've never done that in my life, and I hope to never do that.
But it's really funny,
Not
you
dinner.
know,
I do go out for movies by myself.
talking about tickets, you know, like my wife.
My wife!
That's better. You got to do it like that. You can't do it like Borat. It's not
often
right.
buys tickets for the movies, and she has the same problem because it's always like she books the tickets, and her and Terry are sitting together, and I'm always somewhere else.
Right.
And she's like, "Oh, it's just so hard."
Yeah, it reset just as I had all the tickets together.
Like getting group bookings.
Yeah, it's hard.
So it's obviously a thing.
It is a thing.
You know what I mean?
You know how the other day I said I really want to go to Oppenheimer at IMAX? Because have you
I
guys?
remember you saying that. Yeah.
And so I messaged.
But when you got to go by yourself?
Well, this is the thing I'm toying with. I might do it.
Just absolutely do it.
Yeah, I might do it.
It's the best going by yourself.
Yeah, I've never done it before, but I think I will enjoy it. So I messaged Lucy, my wife. I was like,
my wife.
I was like, hey, do you want to go see Oppenheimer? It's based on a true story. And then she replied, not really my thing, to be honest. And I was like, please, I really want to go. And she said, nah, not really keen.
It's funny how you do things for her. Like you watch everything you watch on TV, you do for her.
Yeah.
And she won't do that for you.
I was going to say exactly the same thing.
Scared of what?
I don't know, loud bombs and scary music and stuff. She just, it'll be a pain, honestly. And so I waited
for the best. It's for the best.
I waited for 5 minutes, and then I messaged being like, do you want to go see Barbie? And then she was like, oh, I've already got tickets to go with my work, but I go see it twice. And I was like, nah, it's not really my thing.
Yeah, dude.
Got him.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's mature.
In your face.
Yeah, it was
Good
so
on
good.
you, mate.
In all truth,
She
in
didn't
terms of
reply.
like my wife and I go to the movies quite a lot now, but she always chooses the movie,
Right.
and I just have to go along with it.
What
And
was the last one you saw?
the last one we saw was the Bill Nighy one.
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean 2.
No.
What's it called? Like Older or something like that, isn't it? Is it got a name
Yeah,
like that?
it's just slipped my
Love
mind.
Actually.
Fucking brilliant movie, by the way.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, and I was like, yeah, but actually that turned out to be quite a good movie.
Does
But
she choose them because you pick bad movies? Is it based on that, or
we've talked about this before in terms of like Netflix and all that jazz and fucking
and all
filtering
that
through,
jazz.
trying to decide on something. It's so much easier when they're not there, isn't it? In my case, it is.
It is, and it is because I think I've got a lower. I'll just watch that shit. And she finds it easier when I'm not there as well because she'll watch like Bridgerton or one of those things.
Lucy will watch the Kardashians.
It's simply not going to get watched.
Yes.
Zara doesn't watch
Yeah.
any of that. But whereas I'd be more inclined, I wouldn't mind. I'd watch fucking Love Island or whatever.
yeah, apparently Love
Well,
Island sounds
it
fun.
wouldn't,
Actually, it sounds funny.
Yeah, so I think it's always easier without the other person.
Totally, it is.
Yeah.
Like
But
seriously,
you do have people that do that, right? They are in their own house and they're on the couch watching different things on their laptops with
Yeah, you
headphones
see,
on. I don't want to be in that.
No, I don't want to be in that scenario either. But I always
on,
find
that's what
like
I've done before.
if my wife goes away and I get on the TV, they're doomed within like 2 minutes.
Doom.
Douche.
Oh, right.
I'm
Was
happy
that
and I'm good to
boom
go.
and dedouche put together?
No mucking around. No.
Nah,
What do you think? Are you? What do you reckon? What do you think? Shall we? What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
It's just I'm watching this shit, and no one's going to give me any
That's
jip about
that,
it.
man.
I think
End of story.
I'm in a
Story is
situation
over.
where I don't think I'm ever going to watch any of these miniseries that everyone else is watching. Like, I don't think I'll ever watch Succession. I don't think unless it's. I didn't watch Squid Games. I haven't watched Stranger Things because
I never got into Stranger Things. Weird.
It's a
tried.
child's TV show. It's not
yeah,
for me.
I don't
No.
like it. But like, Luce
Remember
doesn't
Matt
like
Heath
it.
going mental at me for not liking it?
Oh, really?
Like genuinely went off his head at me.
Right.
And we were in the car coming back from Hamilton, if I recall. And I remember Sorry, Keyzie, you can get back to your story.
That's all
It was great. No, it was Jerry. Jase was in the car too. And Matt was just going nuts at me because I went, I don't like it. It's shit.
Yeah.
And he went off his head, and Jerry was like, Jase is allowed to like what he likes, Matt.
Actually, here's some advice for Matt. Never tell Mike or Jase that you are interested in something because they'll both be like, nah, I saw it, it's shit. That's something
But
I've
I
learned.
don't make it up. I'm not saying that to be a contrarian.
No, I think
I'm
we've got
giving
very
my
different
opinion.
taste. Yeah.
And, I don't know. I like Squid Game. I love Squid Game.
Yeah, it was pretty
That
good.
was good.
I understand that.
I felt it-
Succession was great.
I didn't like the end of it so much. I felt the end of it it was a damped squid.
I can't remember what happened, but it kept me watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's pretty much all you can ask for.
Damn squib.
Um,
But anyway, my story.
Oh, just on that, by the way.
Hang on, just quickly.
Yeah.
Let me finish the story.
I
It's really
watched
good.
Kong Skull Island.
Oh, my God. Why would you watch that
but
garbage?
it was
But
really
that's a good movie.
It was just really entertaining.
Yeah.
I just
And
really
I don't
enjoyed
think
it.
And from memory, it's not that long.
No, it's
not that long.
It was great. Sorry, Keyzie, what were you saying?
So what I was saying was, before you talked about Kong Skull Island, one of the all-time worst
I
movies.
thought you'd love that.
No, I hate movies like that. My mates all love that shit, and I hate it. Like, one of my mates loves Pacific Rim. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And he's
Is that
like,
a porno?
yeah, it's set in the Pacific Islands, and it's a porno, yeah.
Oh, hot.
Oh, I'd be into that.
Yeah. No, but he's like, you have to watch this movie. I watched it. I was like, that is the biggest load of garbage I've ever watched in my life. His second favourite movie is Kong Skull Island, by the way. But I don't think I'll ever watch any of these miniseries because unless I can watch it with my
Well,
partner...
they're not miniseries. There's about 6 seasons of Succession.
I know, but unless I can watch it with her, unless she's interested...
Oh, yeah,
and
right.
I'm home alone. I'll either watch Rugby League if it's on or play PlayStation.
Sure.
I don't feel the draw to watch a series by myself. I just don't enjoy it when I'm sitting there by myself.
Oh, I
watching it.
love that shit.
Right.
I love
Same.
it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I watch a lot of foreign stuff.
Porn.
Yeah. But also, your subtitled sort of,
Porn.
your Scandinavian,
Porn and that.
sort of, yeah.
Do you need subtitles for that?
Oh, it's good to know what's going on
Yeah.
and the
It can
story,
be hard
I mean.
to tell because often what
Yeah.
they're talking about has got nothing to do with what you're looking at.
Often.
They get sidetracked easy as well, I've noticed as well.
They do,
Yeah.
A bit like us, really.
thankfully.
Yeah.
Your Hauraki Big Show Keyzie word of the day is
Kong Skull
850
Island.
It was, what is it?
Kong Skull Island.
There's a shit. Oh. Hate that movie. Hauraki Big Show, Mr. Mike Minogue, Hoity J, Chris Key, NZ.
Good stuff, mate.
Follow us, Instagram. Thanks, mate. Wait, no, sorry.
Yeah, that's me,
Yeah,
Keyzie.
sorry.
Thanks, mate.